First and foremost, there is no rule, law, requiring the respondent to attend the hearings or the proceedings before the Committee on Justice. I think that is clear. Hindi naman dapat natin pagdebatihan yan. In fact, the Constitution is clear also, diba, na if you read the Constitution, wala namang nakasaad doon na talagang requiring the Vice President to attend. It's not the first time. Sa ibang impeachment proceedings, hindi din naman nag-attend yung high official na ini-impeach. So I don't know where that is coming from. But of course, we would like to state for the record also that we respect the opinions of lawmakers, of our congressmen, whether it's against us or for us. And diba, sui generis, it's legal and political. So no doubt it's politically charged and everyone will have their opinions and we have to respect everyone's opinion. But as far as we're concerned, the position is there's no rule requiring the Vice President to be present in this proceeding. That every step of the way, the defense team will ensure that we are doing our job to protect the rights and interests of our client, which is the Vice President. Muna siguro, sa akin, siguro nagpapasalamat kayo sa mga kababayan natin na patuloy na sumusuporta sa Presidente. Nasabi ko nga kanina, it's highly divisive and politically charged matter. So, lang na may pagkakaiba ng mga opinion, may mga debate. For the defense team, we are here without any intention to debate with anyone. We are here to just lay down our position, but at the same time, we would like to state again that we respect the opinions of even those whose positions are adverse to ours. Siguro ang gusto ko lang linawin is parati kasing nasasabi na hindi sumasagot ang ating Vice Presidente. Hindi po totoo yun. In fact, as early as last year, tuon pa lang sa first round of impeachment, nasabi na ng ating Vice Presidente na handa siyang sumagot sa harap ng tamang forum. Lahat ng itong mga aligasyon na binabato sa kanya. That is also included in the letter that we submitted yesterday. At siguro ang pinaka-importante, let's not blur our legal system. Diba? Ayon sa legal system natin, the burden of proof is actually on the accusers. Doon sa mga nag-a-allege na may ginawa siyang impeachable offense, the burden of proof lies with them. Dapat pakita muna nila na matibay ang kanilang mga ebidensya. And again, the evaluation should be limited to the complaints that they submitted, their allegations in those complaints, and the pieces of evidence attached to those complaints. So again, hindi sumasagot ang Vice Presidente. Handa po sumagot ang Vice Presidente at handa po ang defense team na ipagtanggol ang Vice Presidente sa harap ng tamang forum para dito. Thank you.